Howdy folks! Welcome to our brand new episode of the Compression Vlog. This is our brand new weekly series that we upload every Tuesday right here to the Compression Network, where we debate all kinds of things like current events, political stuff, car related stuff, you name it. So subscribe and stay tuned for more on the Compression Network for more videos. And now you can follow us on Instagram for cool behind the scenes looks at the random shenanigans and happenings that we get into right here on the Compression Network. So subscribe, follow, and stay tuned. We've got more for you in the future. Howdy folks, and welcome to another episode of the Compression Vlog. Today's episode is a little bit different because even though we're still talking about something very car related and very debatable, it's more or less a BradRant. It's not really a debate so much as it is me getting really angry at a camera for no good reason whatsoever. On today's particular episode, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, and that is pet peeves while driving. A pet peeve is typically something that is very small that someone does that pisses you off uncontrollably so. For me, personally, when people chew with their mouth open when they're around me, it drives me friggin' nuts. So, we're gonna be talking today about driving pet peeve. Things that people do behind the wheel or in cars around me that piss me off very, very quickly. This is not so much a vlog as it is a BradRant. So, driving pet peeve number one. The thing that pisses me off more than anything when it comes to people driving is none other than people passing on a double yellow. I can already hear the argument, Brad, people might be in an emergency, they might have to go around you. No, you don't have to go around me. Okay, maybe if your wife's giving birth or something like that, you really got to get her to the hospital, or if you like your buddy cut his finger off with his lawnmower or doing something weird like that, then yes, I can understand passing someone on a double yellow. But when you're in a hurry and you're just trying to get somewhere, you stay in your freaking lane and you mind your business. I understand. There are times when you're behind someone who's really slow, and you really want to get around them. You find a passing zone. You don't go and pass on a double yellow. It makes you look like a Driving pet peeve number two. The second thing that pisses me off more than anything with people driving is when people are texting on their cell phones and you can visibly see it through the windows or the windshield. I don't give a shit how sexy she is. I don't care how much you need to tell her how much you appreciate her body. I don't care how much you have to tell your mother you love her. You don't need to text while you're driving. Again, if it's an emergency, I can understand. Pull over, send the text. That's okay. But when you're sitting there, driving down the middle of the highway on your phone, visibly cruising down the highway, you are creating a huge hazard to everyone around you. Me shouting at a GoPro is probably not much of a better example, but you guys get the idea. Driving pet peeve number three, the things that piss me off more than anything, is when I see people throw out the window that they're not supposed to. This is something that really gets on my nerves. I don't see it very often, but it's something that really grinds my gear. It's when I see people throw things out their car window onto the highway. Stuff like freaking wrappers and bags and straws, and yes, I've seen it. That pisses me off. The highway is not your trash can. It's called put it aside in the back seat or somewhere where it's not in the way in your car and throw it out the next time you're near a usable trash receptacle. It's not difficult. Thing number four that pisses me off more than anything is when people are driving pickup trucks and they don't secure the load. I have legitimately come about that close to getting into serious accidents by random falling debris off the back of pickup trucks. It is one of the scariest things that can happen to you while you're on the highway, of course, from, actually crashing, which is much more terrifying, but it's still one of those things that is really creepy. And when I see trucks where the load is not secured, it really gets on my nerves. It's like you are genuinely saying to people on the highway, frankly, I don't care about what you think about my pickup truck because I don't think it's going anywhere. Newsflash, it's called gravity, physics. Accidents happen. It can happen to you, it can happen to the people around you. Secure your damn load. Thing number five that genuinely upsets me is genuine, intentional, and very aggressive road rage. This is something that, thankfully, I've never been the victim of, but I have seen several times in my life, and it genuinely pisses me off. When people are either negligent and swerving and intentionally trying to cause an accident, or they're brake checking someone, or worse still, if someone gets out of the car and tries to bully someone into a fight on the side of the highway. If you are getting out of your car and genuinely trying to start a fight with someone, you need to have pepper spray applied to your face. I don't care how angry you are that the person in front of you cut you off. You do not need to get out of your car in the middle of the highway and try to beat someone's face in on the asphalt to make a point. Don't beat people up, people. Get what I'm saying? It's not cool. It just makes you look like a jackass. Anyway, guys, that's more or less a Brad rant on this particular episode of Compression. I do apologize, and I promise you we'll have much more fun things on the next episode. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to put some generic pictures of Basset Hound puppies at the end of this video because it's been a tough one. So I'll see you all on the flip side. Enjoy this wonderful little montage that we've compiled. Thank you to Google Images.